Hello, my name is Andy.
And I'm Tom.
And welcome to the Creation Station, where everything is new
and everything's exciting here in the Roaring 20s. We'll now be talking about our favorite hip creation, the radio.
Fancy that! We're talking about the radio on the radio.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know.
Ever since this brilliant masterpiece has come around, families from all over have tuned in to listen to whatever floats their boat. Fads, fashion, sports, politics, and especially their favorite station, the Creation Station. Oh, I forgot. Since I missed your birthday last week, my wife baked you some cookies.
Oh, thanks, Tom. Oh, perfect with our coffee break.
You're absolutely right.
Anyways, back to radios. These crystal radios, made out of lead galena crystals and cat whiskers to find the station, have made Canada into a radio-crazed country.
Wow! Fun fact for you, Andy. Did you know that 60% of Canadian families have purchased this great invention?
Well, I'll be. Who would have thought that a young Italian man like Guglielmo Marconi could invent an invention that could attract so much attention? Ah, Tom, looks like our time to talk about the radio is up.
Oh man, time sure flies when you're having a whoopee. Yeah. Well, coming on up after the break is an interview with the one and only Henry Ford. So stay tuned on the
Creation Station.
Welcome to the Andy and Tom commercial session.
In this session, we will see all the different stations they can listen to on the radio.
We'll be advertising the radio, so make sure you have a radio. Keep track of your favorite sports teams on the sports station.
Listen to the speeches of your wise elders when you tune in to the politics station.
Figure out what looks best on you on the fads and fashion station.
Welcome back to the Creation Station, where everything is new
and everything's exciting here in the Roaring 20s. As we have promised, we have brought a very special guest with us.
Drum roll, please. Mr. Henry Ford! Woo! Well, unfortunately, I must leave for an appointment. So, Tom, I hope you have a good time with your interview. Goodbye.
Goodbye. You'll be missed.
Mr.
Yes.
Ford,
welcome. I'm so pleased to have you here on our show today. Being such a busy man and all, it's so wonderful of you to spend your valuable time with us.
Thanks so much for inviting me here. I've been looking forward to this opportunity for a while, and I'm so excited to tell you about my automobile.
Well, let's get started then. Mr. Ford.
Call me Henry, please. I insist.
All right then. Henry, when did your idea about the automobile come upon you?
Well, to be precise, I have dreamed of creating an automobile that could be affordable to all types of people. So, I decided to apply to car manufacturing a method of mass production that was already being used in some other industries.
I see. That's quite the story. And how did you go about building this automobile?
Well, you see, I put a conveyor belt from one side of a building to another. And then, as it went along, more parts were added to the automobile. And when you got to the end of the conveyor belt, there you have it, an automobile.
Wow, I mean, I've never heard anything like it. That's swell.
Thanks so much.
So Henry, the next question would have to be how your automobile affected the communities.
Well, Tom, to begin with, many industries have blossomed with many different aspects. First of all, thousands of people are receiving jobs from road construction. Also, gas stations are starting to be made, motels for travelers have to be put up, and fast food for the drivers so they can eat inexpensively. Also, family vacations have become much more possible throughout Canada.
Yes, I can see how there's very many positive aspects because of your automobiles.
Yes.
But now I'm wondering, are there any major downfalls that the automobile will cause?
Well, you see, the downfalls are definitely smaller and fewer than the positives.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm a little bit at loss for words. Traffic jams are being experienced along highways and roads. And also, accidents are being occurred and like deaths have been caused by these accidents.
Yes.
So pretty much those are the only drawbacks that have been happening from automobiles.
Yeah, well, I can see that automobiles have definitely been a major advantage to our economy. And yeah, automobile owners, like, their world has expanded and they can travel so many different places so easily.
That's very true.
I just want to thank you again, Henry, for all the time and energy you put into us interview and speaking on the Creation Station. I'm sure everyone's very interested on the establishment of the automobile, because I know I for sure was, and if Andy was here, he would have loved it. Did a good job.
No problem at all. It's been a great honor being here on the Creation Station. Thanks so much for inviting me.
You're very welcome.
Good
Come
day,
again
Tom.
with your next invention.
Oh,
Hopefully.
I cannot reveal it yet. It is coming though.
Sweet. We're looking forward to it.
Thanks.
Have a good night. How was your appointment?
Oh, it was fine. Like, I only have a slight cold.
Oh, okay. So this concludes our show for today.
Yes, it's sad. But anyways, thanks so much for listening to our show. It's been a great pleasure being on this show today. And I hope you enjoyed all the interviews here on the Creation Station.
I can't do it. We'll be now talking about our favorite. I can't. It messed up so bad. It was too bad. Okay. 1, 2.
Go away, guys. We're doing our video. It's recording.
What is the video for?
History. It's actually recording.
Honestly, you're the dorkiest two I've ever seen.
Can you at least turn it
Hey,
off?
you left the lights on down here
Sorry.
all night long.
Sorry.
That was probably me. Well, let's get started then, Mr. Ford.
Oh, yeah, Henry.
Come, Keziah.